Welcome, brothers, to a Patreon podcast. This is your boy El Shay. I want to thank all of you for being so supportive of me over the last year in negromanosphere.com. Really are thankful to be here. I just want to kind of talk about something very important today. I didn't want to post this on my main page because I figure I've given too much information there. But I want to talk about analysis paralysis. I was on the show with Andre Hatchett, the brilliant entrepreneur who has multiple streams of income. He's doing very well. He's also a teacher of entrepreneurship and online business. He talks about people who know that they need to make a change in their life. They know that they need to take somewhat of a risk to get to another level. They know that they're going to have to be a little bit vulnerable, but yet and still they go back and forth in between different opinions on if they should do this or not, if they should take a risk or not. And then what that is called is analysis paralysis. You analyzing so much that you're paralyzed and you end up not doing anything. That's analysis paralysis. And then what you end up with in life is a lot of regret. I want to talk about being able to pull the trigger when it's important. I told you guys a story about when I was doing a blog. My first magazine, planetoshemag.com, lost $10,000. 10,000 big ones. Lost a lot of money. Dumped up my whole 401k on that. Never to be heard or seen from again. Go to medical school with a little bit left that I have. Broke. Started YouTubing. Found out I can make some money. Built a really good, strong community around my message. I deal with a lot of people now on Black YouTube. I'm very consistent. I work really hard. The rest is history. But what if I had not lost that 10 grand? What was lost there? Some great information was lost. What was gained? And I'm talking about when I'm saying lost. I mean, I didn't lose anything. I gained information. So I lost the money, but I paid for an experience that I would not have gotten if I was afraid to pull the trigger. A lot of people ask me, why are you so eager to always go back to Africa all the time? You're traveling here, you're traveling there. I really like having options to get into new markets, and I know for me personally that I can go back and forth and analyze, should I do this, should I do that? But I know that I need to do something. If I want to have an advantage over somebody, I need to pull the trigger on that. If I want to be better than the next person, I got to pull the trigger. I got to put myself in a better position. I got to pull the trigger. And I'll pull the trigger on it, right? Even if I lose a lot of money, I'll pull the trigger on it because I know that I'm going to have a different experience the next time. And I know that I'm going to be in advance this time. I'm going to keep pulling the trigger until I get to where I need to be. A lot of guys, you're scared to pull the trigger on your life. Hence, that's why your life don't go anywhere. And I talk about this for brothers because this is so important. Like my buddy of mine who's I worked with, we used to always talk about traveling and going someplace, but he never had his money right. And so I was afraid to always go to the Dominican Republic. Man, I really should go. Don't know if I should go. Well, he doesn't really have the money right now, so I don't know if I should go right now. And so I used to kind of go back and forth in between these, these opinions. And what ended up happening was I suffered from this analysis paralysis thing. And my God, nothing was going well for me. I couldn't get anything. I couldn't do anything, and I kept my life. But see, here's the thing what do you want to agree with a lot? Your life is going to move whether you say it's going to move or whether life moves it for you. That is pretty much the gist of it. Either you're going to move your life or life's going to move you. Okay. A lot of brothers out there, you're procrastinating on certain things. It's something that you want to get done. It's something important that you want to get done. And you can't do it. You can't get it accomplished. You can't get it off the ground and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, you're hit with so many different situations. And so your life doesn't move, but your life is going to move whether you want it or not. You're gonna move whether you want it or not, because you're gonna die, right? So either you gonna move or somebody gonna pick your black ass up and move you for you. This is something that's gonna happen whether you agree to it happening or not. And this is where we are at. You understand? We're here. We're here, and there's no other place that we can be. And this is analysis paralysis of a lot of brothers. And brothers need to just be ye not afraid to take the risk. Go ahead and take the risk. Go ahead and take life by the balls. And if there's something that you want to do and you're afraid of failing at it, well, yeah, there's a good chance that you are going to fail. There's a good chance you're not going to be successful. But there's a good chance that as you keep on that road, that you will be successful. See, there's a good chance. And sometimes you got to roll the dice in your life. You just got to roll it. Roll the fucking dice, man. You got to do it. You got to roll them bitches. And you have to be a little vulnerable because it's your life, man. And this is what I'm trying to tell brothers that want to maybe go to another level. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. Hey, roll the dice. Don't be afraid and stop going back and forth between different opinions. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And you'll be, one day you'll look back and say, man, I'm glad I did that. Like when I came to Poland, it was a hard thing for me to do. Coming to Poland was very difficult for me. Leaving everything that I thought that I knew. And I really it was terrible, to be honest. But look at where I came. I took a risk. I stood up on faith. And man, I think that things have been better, ever since for me in my life. And I've never looked back. I've never looked back. And I'm gonna continue to not look back. So, this is just really what I wanted to let you guys know. Think on those things. If you can, think about that. Think about this idea that um your life, you live it once. And there are opportunities you come out with. And for example, Bitcoin in 2008 was a big opportunity, and a lot of us missed it. A lot of us didn't know about it. And now you have different opportunities always coming knocking at your door, and you're like, I don't really know if I should do it. And then boom, it blows up. And you're like, fuck, I should have did that. Yeah, nigga, you should have. And sometimes a lot of these that we analyze and procrastinate on stuff. Here's the big thing: it's on stuff that we can afford to really lose. It's not like you're asking to, roll the dice on 50 grand. A lot of times it's $100, $200. And you analyzing on stuff that you're gonna trick off anyway. So, roll the dice on something. A lot of guys don't want to roll the dice on investing something for them, but you don't have no problem, going to the club or spending money on shit that don't make money. So this is shit we're talking about, guys. So, take risk. Get out there and do the stuff you want to do. Change your life for what you want to change it. And don't have any regrets. Because if you keep trying and you keep focused on what you're going to do, chances are that you're going to be very successful at least one day at it. You're going to get to where you need to go, because life rewards those who are consistent. Okay. I don't know how many of you are Christian, I don't know, but Paul says the race is not given to the strong nor the swift, but he who endureth to the end. So think on that. Guys, we got the first episode of the Hall of Game tonight. I'm just waiting on Sinful to P to come on. We're gonna have a really good time. I'm really thankful to be able to be in the position that I'm in, creating content for a niche that I love a lot, which is helping Black men. So, guys, thanks so much for the support. I really appreciate you. And have a good day. Peace.